always been asked, as a sustainability professional, how does sustainability make business sense? The answer has always been, it is about doing more with less. It is about making resources more efficient so that we could decouple economic growth with resource demand. I started out my research in 2003, looking at closed-loop product lifecycle management because of my interest in resource efficiency. I'm a huge fan of recycling since young, and I really understood the massive impact of resource efficiency or resource depletion in the course of my work. There are many ways to improve resource efficiency. One of the most recent trends that we see definitely is the sharing economy. The sharing economy utilizes untapped resources within idling capacity to fulfill additional consumer needs. In the likes of car sharing like Grab Hitch, and that a driver could choose to take on additional passenger into his car so that he fills up the empty seats. In this way, one journey, one car, you fulfill the need of at least 2, if not 3 or 4 individuals. What else can we do to improve resource efficiency within the economy? At this point in time, I wanted to move away from sustainability to focus more on customer experience. Many a times, people attribute sustainability to the emergence of circular economy. Indeed, the circular economy is one of the best demonstrations of how sustainability principle could be incorporated into business development. However, at this point in time, if I take away the lens of sustainability, anything that happens within the circular economy can actually be explained by classic economic theory. In the traditional linear economy, when a customer goes to the store, it's one transactional touch point that you have with the customer for businesses. The customer will not come back to you unless they have a complaint or the product is a defect. Whereas in a circular economy, whether it's renting, leasing, or product take-back, by design, you naturally will bring your customer back to you to have one more additional touch point. This additional touch point could provide a lot more insights and collection, a data collection for businesses, which would allow business to better tailor their offer for a better customer experience. Talking about big data. The sharing economy did not happen because there was a need to, simply because people wanted to save the environment. The sharing economy happened because there was a demand from the consumer for more affordable options in the likes of room sharing, Airbnb. The sharing economy itself, it's one demonstration. In a recent study by PwC, room sharing and car sharing topped the list, whereas on the bottom of the list you have product rental. Why is that so? I think it's effectively down to the fact that we don't have an efficient reverse logistic system happening in the economy today. I've always dreamt of a universal reverse logistic system, especially with the rise of e-commerce today. Amazon has received 33 million feedback just on frustrated packaging since 2009. That's a lot of feedback. Most recently, during the single day sales in China, 2.58 million trees worth of carbon was generated just from the packaging used in a single day. Barely 10% get recycled. I think we need to do something about it. How many of you do frown upon the amount of packaging that you get when you receive a parcel? I, for one, have a lot of problem with the bubble wraps especially. I always thought, what should I do with the bubble wraps? Do I throw them away or recycle them? I still think it's the waste to recycle, to send them for recycling. They could be reused again. But after a while, I run out of space to store them. So imagine now, the delivery man next come to your house will be able to take back your old packaging for recycle or reuse within the system. Then they will take this packaging, channel it through a universal reverse logistics system that could be developed together through a public and private partnership. The states and the different logistic provider can come together, to design and operate a system like that, so that for consumer like us, we can benefit from having a common system. And a system like that, effectively what we're trying to do is to tap on the unused capacity in the return trip of the courier man. It is a system that will be win-win for both the consumer and businesses. Why is this so? For the consumer, firstly, isn't it a hassle to go to the recycling point and try to recycle your stuff? It's one common touch point where you receive your product and you can give back your old packaging or your old product for recycling or reused. At the same time, I think not only conscious consumer like myself would do it, we will actually encourage more consumer to return their packaging. After all, everyone wants to be sustainable, given that it's not too much of a hassle. That's what we have gotten from research. Secondly, with a system like that, you can actually choose how you want to package your product. There's a chance for us to use returnable dunnage or choose to pack our packaging in cloth bag instead of the traditional carton or plastics. So I'll be very happy to have a system like that for me to use. On the other side of business, if you look at it, business definitely stand to gain. Why is that so? Well, when we talk about reduction of packaging, it means there will be a reduction of costs. All businesses love cost reduction, right? That's number one. Number two, instead of having to spend resources to deal with frustrated emails and an unhappy customer, now businesses could use the same amount of resources to better think of more sustainable solutions so as to build a more sustainable business, which in the end would give them enhanced brand value in their business. As modern consumer of today, we should all strive to consume responsibly so that we could generate more growth with less resources. While we continue to shop online, let us start from today, be more conscious, ask for less packaging, reuse or recycle them when generated. Thank you very much.